wonderful and lovely smile. And with all due honor, I introduce Mrs. Buzopat. She's the CEO, Registered Youth Empowerment Initiative. So round of applause for her, please.
This is Buzopat.
You will see that beautiful smile. Please, I don't want to look at her smile, so I will not get magnetized with that smile.
Stop the smile thing. Good afternoon, everybody. Are we happy to be here? Are we happy to be here, children? If you're happy, can I hear you make some noise, please? Today is actually a beautiful day. You may not understand what Ijora Oloye Youth Association is trying to do in the life of these children. You may not understand it, but this is the right time to get it right. Parents, I don't know how it is around this area, but I really want you to know. But I have one thing to tell you people before I start. Anything worth doing is worth doing well. Everybody can speak English, but there are people that are meant to do this thing. Now, look out for phonetic teachers wherever you get them. This teacher, everybody, all of us are not perfect. Now, we're going to talk to you about discipline. I want to talk to you about discipline. There is nothing that you can do in life without discipline. Discipline is actually the foundation on which every success is built. No matter who you are, whether you are in primary 1, nursery school, a teacher, a pastor, a doctor, a politician, whatever you do, whoever you are, you need discipline. And the best way to start it is now. If you understand what discipline means, you will know that you need discipline to open your book to read it. You need discipline to sit in the class without making noise. You need discipline to even wash your clothes and keep it neat. You need to discipline yourself because it starts with a decision. The decision you take today is what is going to take you to wherever you're going to be in life. Am I talking to somebody? Even our mothers as we are, in your marketplace you need discipline. To stop gossip, you need discipline. To move away friends that are not necessary in your life, you need discipline. You need to actually identify who you are. We always talk about SWOT analysis. It's not just a joke. You need to know your strengths. You need to know your weaknesses. You need to know your opportunities and their threats. They are the things that you need in life. Whatever is your strength will become the opportunities you're going to have tomorrow. Whatever is your weakness will become the threats that will affect your life tomorrow. There's no two ways about it. We all need to shape up or chip out. And if you ever want to succeed, there's no achiever that didn't burn the midnight candle. Whatever you want to become in life, there are sacrifices. You must have commitment. There are so many things you need to do, and you must study yourself and determine, what do I want out of life? Because whatever you decide, there's a job for it. No professor will become a professor without doing the necessary things. If you don't open your book, you cannot pass an exam. Am I talking to somebody? As you are now, they are giving you things to kettle, you cannot spell it. Do you think I need to clap for you? They don't need to make you to know what 1, 2, 3 means, for crying out loud. You are not 2 years old. You start from the beginning. You're looking at people at the high table. Oh, they're talking about senators, they're talking about House of Reps, chairman, honorable member, you're clapping. Don't you want to be like them? Do you think they just got that title? No, they didn't. They worked hard. For everything you need to do in life, you have to work hard. You really have to work hard. There's no shortcut. Whatever you want to become tomorrow, that future that you want to have, if you don't have discipline, you cannot future in the future. And that is the truth. There is a simple correction. Most times, I understand that the pronunciation were not helping you people, but the truth of the matter is that you should have known this thing. With or without, you give it to us. We are here to clap for you to be impressed. To see that your teachers are doing well. These are the things you're supposed to have done in the classroom. Not because Ijora Oloye has brought you here for us to see that your teachers are working. But you need to actually wake up. I want somebody to echo back to me, wake up. What you are doing, what you do today will determine who you're going to be tomorrow. The 1, 2, 3 that you want to learn now, if your teacher is talking, if you hate a teacher, you can never pass that subject. If you don't like your teacher, you can never pass that subject. And if you don't pass that subject, you're already a failure. Don't think that failing And when people talk about failure, they look at them as people who are just gone bankruptcy, people who cannot achieve success. Failure is actually a consequence of a long list of indiscipline. When you're meant to tidy up, most of you start from your home. You cannot listen to your mother. The only parents that you obey are the rich one. When your mother is selling crayfish, she's not the mother you can listen to. When your mother is not that rich, she's not driving Pajero, you cannot listen to your mother. But you don't know that you can never give it all. You can never have. God has positioned them to bless you. And if you listen, I've never seen a mother who can tell the child, go and steal. I know that we're living in a wonderful world now, very corrupt world. But I've never seen a mother who will not tell a child, who will not want a child to be proud of. Am I lying, parents? Can you tell your child to steal? Because most of the problem our children have today are the product of bad parenting. Most of us, we are pushing them. We are pushing them to become another person. You make your children to be in competition of people they don't know. You want them to have right. You want them to be rich. You want them, but you don't know that is garbage in, garbage out. You that is a parent, how do you do? It's not about what you say anymore. Children are not interested in what you say to them. They want to see what you do. The things you do to them, the things you do, how you behave. It's not when you bring in 20 women and you're gossiping, you expect your child to be a reverend. No, you lie. When you those things you don't want them to be, you first of all condition yourself, don't be those things. There's the sacrifices parents do for their children. Most times you're hungry, you can't even say you're hungry. Most times you don't even share your pain. If you know those pains are going to make your children hate somebody, you seal it up because you have to give them moral. And those moral begins with you. Charity begins at home, is an age, but you must be practical. You just have to be that. There's so many, let me tell you, however the world is, if parents get it right, the world will be better. I am telling you, the foundation of everything is starting from the home. Most of you here, if a teacher flog your daughter, you come to fight. Who the hell are you? If you fight a teacher because they correct your child, do you think you can correct that child? You will be the one to cry later because only you can't do it. Only you. Most times in school now, they're pampering. You can't even tell a child something because you're what? Children, most times, they fear teachers more than they do their parents. They are home, you tell a teacher, I will report you to your, they will beg you, mommy, sorry. Now it's no longer that because you make a child see, well, who is that teacher? If they touch you, I'll come. You will be the one to cry. The pride of every parent is when your child is doing well. You will look up, no matter what you go through today, if you have a child that is doing well, your tomorrow is secured. These children are small, that is why I talk to our parents more. I can't speak English for them, they may not understand what I'm saying. So I'm talking to you because you're the one that will make them, you're the one that will beg them. If you set a good standard at home, your child will be a good child. Fathers, we're not just talking to your mother. Most times you go to a child, a family, they pick a preferred child. This is daddy's pet. And what do? You sow seeds of discord in the life of these children. They envy each other instead of loving each other. There's no bond again. You see a child hurting another because you've already selected from among them who you call best. Go and check all the people that they call best, that the disgrace the family have, because those children have no training. Most times this has nothing to do with money. It has to do with our own thing. You think you like. God loves all of us equally. You have no right to divide the children while they're growing up. Give them the best. Most times, men, the hatred you have for the mother, you shift to the children. The children you can't give to them, you can't care for them. They are the fruit of your labor. That's the reason why you came. You're nothing without your children. So they are the ones you have to train, no matter what happens, no matter your anger, no matter a problem between yourself and your wife, do not touch those children. You will answer for them. You care for them. You give them what they need. And education is the key. You're clapping as if you're hearing. You're clapping as if you're hearing because the peer group right now is what is actually affecting our life. By the time you get out from the home, you go and compare. Let me see your flag. They gave me Indomie. My mother is always giving me Gary. Whatever your parents gives you, you will eat with happiness. Whatever they do, whatever they give you, your parents may not have it, but I tell you, whatever they give you is the best they can give. That's the best they can give you. If you see yam and oil, you eat it with gratitude. Eat it for a purpose. So you look out for why you came. What am I supposed to achieve? If you think your parents are not rich, then rewrite the history of your family. It becomes an onion on you that you will work so hard, you will read that book so hard, you will do those things so well that you will change the history of your family. Abiola, you're hearing today. I'm sure his great grandfather there may be nothing. Tinubu that you're hearing today, I don't know the rest of the history you can give about Tinubu. All of them stood up. Your chairman, the past local government chairman, your House of Reps guide now, you did not hear about parent. They are the ones who stood. And they decided I must make something out of my life today. And today you hear them, you honor them, you adore them, you actually worship them because they burnt the midnight candle. They gave their best to what they believe in. Will you give your best to what you believe in? You must be focused. Decide today that no matter what you do, every one of you mustn't be a medical doctor, mustn't be a teacher, but whatever you believe in, I tell you, if you give it your best, God will bless you with that thing. And you will not be a disgrace to your family. You will not be a disgrace to your family. You will give your best to your family and remove distraction. Appearance is deceitful. Don't do because your friend is doing. You didn't come to your world because of your friend. Did you hear me? So many of you so hate your parents because they're not. You hide when they come to school. We've all heard all those stories. We've seen people who do them. But that's the worst sin you can commit against your parents. Be proud of your parents no matter what they're doing. Did you hear me? Love your mother, your father, no matter who they are. Even if they are fighting, do not take sides. You don't know where they met. You have a life. Look up to Him, the unchangeable God in a changing world. Order your steps. Say the truth. Always. No matter how the circumstances is. When we talk about commitment, it's about not saying no. Not giving up. Even when everything is odds against you, you said, I must do this. All of us that are standing with you here, as I'm standing here, it's not just, you cannot just do one thing. I read theater arts, I read mass communication, I did postgraduate in management, I have masters in business administration, I have more than 15 different certificates in different courses. Not that I need them, but you are grounded. Wherever they call you, you are standing. Merit will move you. Are you hearing me? If you are this, and eventually that thing that you think you love may not be what will put food on your table. Look around. One particular thing is not what you're supposed to do in life. Be versatile, open up, read up. But no matter what you become, make education your foundation. Make discipline your watchword. And as long as you have it, sky will be your stepping stone, not your limit. Is somebody hearing me? Is somebody hearing me? I'll actually be very happy that we have professors, lawyers, doctors, politicians, good ones. I'm telling you, pastors, anything that is worth of respect, come out from this place so that our effort today will not be in vain. Is that a promise? Am I going to hear you tell me you will make it? I want to hear somebody tell me you will make it. There is one song that I learned when I was small. I don't know if you people know it. Determination is a motto. Can somebody sing it? Determination is my motto. Determination. You don't know how to sing it. Can somebody sing it? Start, let them join. You must be determined in whatever you do. Sing it. Hear that? Now sing it. Determination. See, it's not just about the song, and I'm surprised. Teachers, I am really not very happy. There are so many things that make these children very intelligent while they're growing up. We all learned that. There are 7 rivers in Africa, 9, just all these things are what children need. It stays with them. We are living what we're supposed to teach these children. We are trying to teach curriculum, which I don't understand. All this kind of stuff shakes them up. They will go back home, they're reciting it, they're correcting themselves. We are living what we're supposed to do for these children. And a teacher is not something about money. I keep saying it. There are so many professions that are not for money. You must be a passionate person for you to be a teacher. You must be a passionate person for you to be a doctor or a nurse and an NGO person. It's not just about hunger. Please, teachers, please, let's go back to the status quo. Let's go back to the real orientation. You must be passionate. Every child belongs to everybody. Don't look at a child and say, I'm not the parent. You are a mother. As long as you're a mother to every child you see on the street. So we will give them our best, irrespective, because we don't know who will save us tomorrow. Anytime I see people talk about irresponsible people and say they don't care, I tell them they should care. An armed robber, if you see your cousin, anybody around you that knows you very well that is misbehaving, give the best or let the person change. If the person is a thief and meets you in a luxurious bus, you're the first to die. If a bad person meets you in a wrong place, the person that knows the person must die first. That is true. So what do? If you see a wrong person, give your best. If you give your best, even if that person did not change, God will protect you when the chips are down. I am saying it. There are so many things going on in our world right now. The world is not going better. So if you think it's going to be better, you're joking. You only decide to make better your life. Are you hearing me? Make better your life. Decide what you have to do. Everything that you ever become is in you. Nobody, no circumstances, no situation can remove you except you give into that situation, no matter what happens. And if you decide nothing can knock you off, nothing will knock you off, because that which is inside of you will help you. Each and every one of you are deposited inherent abilities, limitless possibilities. You can be anything you want to be. You can, I'm telling you. Show me that thing. Tell yourself first of all, look deep in down your heart. What do you want to become? I'm telling you, look at it, write it and paste in your wall. This is what I want to be. Work towards it, you will become that thing. Thank you very much. Let's not waste your time.
What I'm going to present here is going to be for my own, our own. She's a mentor. She's someone I always look forward to. Like she mentioned moments ago, she's a number of degrees is credited to her, and so I really wish to have maybe at least two for myself, so that I'll be able to, like I want to stay among that high status. I really raise my shoulder high. When I met Ambassador Chibuzo Patrick, it was on phone, and we were like bragging on phone. But today, we are best of friends, not just friends. She is like a sister, an aunt, a mentor, a role model to me. So, these are word of appreciation. We will be presented to Ambassador Mrs. Chibuzo Patrick for being a crusader, a moralist, a prosecutor, and a paramount Amazon. Thank you very much. Sorry, a word for this.
I want to first thank God, thank my family, and then thank the President and the Ijora, and of course I have to give it up to every woman that is here, even the Sarah, Joseph, and she's sitting down here. You notice that all the men, they all run away, but mothers are mothers, and they'll always be mothers. So let's give it up for her, please. And to every other woman that are here, and even to the men that are here, I have no problem. But I want to say this, when we get plaques, it's not because we're too much. We get plaques because a kind of motivation for us to keep doing what we know how to do best. So I take this as in, don't give it up. Keep doing that which you actually had to do. Touch lives. Know that your children and your family are just a secondary aspect of your life. But the primary thing is other people who can say thank you to you. Other people who you don't know. So for every child that breathes, that cries, they touch me. They are my children too. So, and for everybody that is here, all the children, I want you to know that this I picked today, but I want want you to pick 20 of it in Jesus' name. So let's just be very focused. Parents, please, I want to beg you. Let's give our best to these children. They've all we got, really. And let's give birth to the number that we can train. If you don't train them, you are liable. Please, no need of getting 5, 10, 20. Let's just, if it's 3 that we can honor and we can educate, let's give birth to the ones we can. Thank you very much, everybody.